All right, here we are on page 5, and we are going to go ahead and review, right? This is your first quiz, so it's the 1.1 quiz review. Okay, so this quiz is tomorrow. You've seen the pre-quiz. It's actually taped on the next page of your notebook, page 6, but this is an opportunity for us to just do a couple more problems and feel really comfortable with kind of the ins and outs of order of operations. So what's going to happen is I'm going to do an example on this left side, and then you're going to do a similar practice problem over here on the right, and then you get a chance to check it. So first example, 30 minus 7 plus 10 minus 3 times 2. Okay, go ahead and copy that down. You can pause if you need to. I'm going to go through and solve this step by step. So order of operations, right? I remember first is parentheses, then exponents, then multiplication and division from left to right. Okay, these happen at the same time left to right, and addition and subtraction also same time left to right. Okay, so I notice there are parentheses here, so I'm going to definitely start with that. So I see inside the parentheses I have subtraction here, and I have multiplication. Okay, so between subtraction and multiplication, I do multiplication first. So I'm going to do 3 times 2, which is 6. And I'm just going to bring down the 10 minus. Okay, this is still in parentheses. Now watch, I'm going to do something a little lazy. I'm not going to copy this down on this line. And the reason is I'm just going to end up copying it to the next line as well, because I still have parentheses here. So I'm still simplifying, and 10 minus 6 is 4. So now I'm going to bring down, I could have copied 30 minus 7 plus, but I'm just going to be a little lazy. Okay, and notice I could have copied it here, but Okay, so now I have subtraction and I have addition. Now remember, addition and subtraction, they actually happen at the same time from left to right. So in this case, I'm going to do what's on the left first, which is the subtraction. So this is 23, bring down the plus 4, and 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And get 27. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a similar problem. And when I say the problem is similar, it's going to have a lot of the same pieces. So you're going to notice there's still a pair of parentheses that has multiplication. In this case, it was subtraction. Here it's addition, right? And then there's still these other couple terms. So you're going to go ahead and use your example and try this, okay? So right now you're going to pause the video and you're going to try it, okay? Pause it and try it, and then I'm going to go over it when you unpause. So go ahead and pause. And if you're back here, that means you should have tried this already, because you don't learn when I do it, you learn when you do it. Okay, so inside the parentheses, first you should have noticed, okay, I have addition and multiplication. We do multiplication first, right? The multiplication comes first. So this is 10. And again, I can bring these down, or I can be lazy and realize, oh, I'm still working inside these parentheses. That's 13, and bring them down here. That's okay. If it helps you to bring it down each row, you should do that though. Here, again, I have addition and subtraction. I work with them from left to right, so I'm going to do this. And 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Okay, so that's what your practice problem should look like. If you made a mistake, that's okay. Go ahead and fix it. Here's another example. Some of you have a tendency to kind of shut down when you see a fraction, but a fraction just means division, right? So this just means 7 plus 8 divided by 5 plus 5 squared. And the thing is that when you have something on top of a fraction like this, what that means is that it's kind of like almost as if it's in parentheses. So like this is like a group of numbers, and I'm going to actually deal with that first. So I'm going to do 7 plus 8. So I can use my fingers here or whatever you need to do. 7 plus 8 is 15. And that's still being divided by 5. Okay. Now notice exponents actually comes first, right? Like I should have been solving the exponent first, but I can do this addition up here. This was like kind of in parentheses anyway. And then I can also simplify this in the same step. It's okay for me to do more than one thing in a step. Okay. Now over here, I have division, right? This is 15 divided by 5. So this is division and this is addition. The division is going to come first. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. And then 3 plus 25, that's 25, 26, 27, 28. There we go. Okay, now this is your problem, and again, once you copy it, you're going to pause and you're going to try it, because that's how you learn, is by trying it. And if you make mistakes, then you just fix the mistakes and they won't happen again. So go ahead and pause and try it. And if you're back here, you should have it done. So this should be done right now. Okay, 10 squared, careful, it means 10 times 10. So if you put 20, it's 10 times 10. That's 10 plus 10. So 10 times 10 is 100. Okay, now I'm going to bring this, and I notice on the top I just have a number. I can just bring that down. On the bottom I have some adding to do, right? So I'm going to do 7 plus 2, that's 9. Okay, I have subtraction and division. The division happens first. So 18 divided by 9 is 2. And now I'm doing 100 minus 2. Okay, so 100, 99, 98. Okay, check your work, correct any mistakes you had. Here's the last example. This one's the hardest one. I'm going to put everything all in one giant problem, and if you can do this problem, you are going to be amazing on the quiz and you're going to get 100%. Let's take a look. I have parentheses here. I have exponents. I have division right here. I have this fraction. Okay, there's a lot. I'm going to just take it piece by piece and see how I have this subtraction and this addition that are kind of dividing this from this from this. I know that those are last, so I'm going to simplify like this piece, I'm going to simplify this piece, I'm going to simplify this piece, and only at the end am I going to end up adding and subtracting to put them together. So 6 squared means 6 times 6, that's 36. Okay, I'm going to bring down my subtraction sign. Here in this fraction, I have a 12 on top, the 5 minus 3 on the bottom. I'm going to simplify. 5 minus 3 is 2, right? You just use your fingers, 5, take away 2, it's 3. Take away 3 is 2. Okay, and then I have this set of parentheses. And in the parentheses, I have addition and I have multiplication. So we do multiplication first. 5 times 4 is 20. Okay, let's keep simplifying. There's nothing to simplify on the 36, right? That just gets brought down. It's just a number. 12 divided by 2 is 6. And this is 1 plus 20. That's 21. And notice I only lose those parentheses now that it's just one number, right? Like here, I still copied the parentheses because it was still grouping this together, this 1 plus 20 together. So now that it's just all together and it's just one number, I can go ahead and eliminate the parentheses. Now here I have subtraction and I have addition. So I do those from left to right. So I'm going to do the subtraction first. Okay, 36 minus 6 is 30. Add 21, and that's 51. Okay, I'm going to copy your practice problem here. Once you copy it, you're going to pause and try it out. Okay, and you can always reference the example. That's a great way to learn, is by referencing the example, but trying it on your own. Okay, so go ahead and try it. Just go step by step. It might take you a few minutes. That's okay. And you should have already tried it. I'm going to review it. 17 plus 3 is 20. 3 squared, that's 3 times 3. That's 9. Here I have subtraction and multiplication. I do the multiplication first. Okay, let's keep simplifying. 20 divided by 2 is 10 minus 9 plus 15 minus 8. You can use your fingers here, right? If you start at 15, I'm going to count down 8. So that's 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, so 15 minus 8 is 7. Here I have subtraction and addition. I'm going to go ahead and do them from left to right. 10 minus 9 is 1, plus 7 is 8. And that's it. Nice job.